What's happening, guys? It's Nagpal for iGyaan, and today we are checking out the gaming on the Samsung Galaxy Mega 5.8. Now, a device like this just come into the market, priced around the 25,000 rupee price mark, slightly under the 25,000 rupee price mark. You can get it in the market today. Essentially, what it is a blown-up version of the Galaxy Grand. The same chipset, the same graphics, everything is the same. You have a bigger 5.8-inch display, and you have a larger resolution of 540 by 960 pixels. So it gives it a 190 ppi. For RAM, you have 1.5 GB of RAM, which is more than what you saw earlier, and you also have 8 GB of storage on the Galaxy Mega 5.8. The camera on the back is a 8 megapixel camera. On the front, you have a 1.9 megapixel camera, both capable of HD video. Let's start off with virtual tennis. The screen size is actually very nice on the Galaxy Mega 5.8, and if you're looking at this device for just gaming, the sheer size of the screen is really impressive. And despite the fact that the resolution is fairly low compared to Full HD displays, if you've never really played on Full HD displays, you will not feel the grunt over here. The display is fantastic, it is really bright, and it overcompensates for the lack of pixels by being a great display. It has great viewing angles. While playing the game, the touchscreen responsiveness is really nice, and you get instant response from the device. The screen looks good, graphics are good, audio is really loud, so you truly enjoy playing games like Virtua Tennis, which are basic arcade-ish games. Let's move on and check out Asphalt 7. Now, Asphalt 7, again, the sheer size of the screen makes it really fun to play games on this device. Although it's slightly big to hold in the hand, but if you're playing games, you would not actually mind the size, especially if you're playing a game like Asphalt 7 where you require a lot of control space. I like to have the controls on screen, so with that, the size of the screen comes in handy. Navigation is easy, touchscreen response is good, audio playback is great. The gameplay graphics themselves are not so great. You don't see shadows and you don't see a lot of smoke while you're drifting. While you're driving, you don't see a lot of detail on the car as well. Overall sceneries and scenarios are also subtle, but the fact that the game plays so well and so smooth on the device, you actually forget about those graphic details. If you are picky about that, rest assured it is playing in lower graphics, but you can see on the screen it doesn't look that bad. Next we move on to Nova 3. Now Nova 3 is one of the most intensive games on the Google Play Store. With the lack of storage, we had about 5 GB of free storage, but 3 games installed wonderfully, and we still had about 1 GB of free space on the device. So this device can actually hold another 5-6 arcade games or even one main game thanks to the storage. Nova 3 played out great. Responsiveness from the game is good. Again, the touchscreen is really responsive. The size of the screen is good, so you really enjoy gaming on this. The fact that you hold it slightly away from your face as well, due to the size of the screen, makes the device and the game look really nice and vivid. The game does play in low-end graphics, so you don't see any smoke from the gun. You don't see any detail in the atmosphere or in the scenarios. The gameplay is also slightly subtle, but the overall responsiveness from the game is fairly smooth. Gun battles, everything is fairly smooth. Loading times, in fact, are slightly more, and you will see that once you reach a loading screen. But the gameplay is wonderfully well, it is smooth, but if you have played Nova 3 on higher end devices, you will notice the lack of a lot of game detail while you're playing this game. Check out a bit of the gameplay. In conclusion, if you're looking at the Galaxy Mega 5.8 for gaming, it is not the best gaming device, but the fact that it has a large screen, a really impressive speakerphone at the back, and the display is really nice. The GPU on the inside is a Broadcom chipset and is capable of handling graphics and games pretty well. The GPU is really powerful for gaming. So if you're planning on buying the Galaxy Mega 5.8 for gaming, you won't get the best gaming experience in terms of graphics, but you will get a great gaming experience in terms of gameplay. If you have any questions or queries, do leave them in the comment section below. Check us out on iGyaan.in and on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaanTV. For iGyaan Networks, this has been Brother Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.